Good morning, good morning. So, we are at day 18 of our manifestation challenge. Good morning, Ella. Hi. And today we will talk about the power of words. Okay. So, thank you. Thank you for asking. I'm doing great. Energetically, I'm really doing well. I just feel that my body is tired, which is okay because of the movement in the new place, and there is so much to do, But we are a great team, everybody. We have so many helping hands and beautiful souls. So yeah, I'm doing good. I'm doing well. Hopefully, I'll be back in around about 5 days. I'll be back to my routine, to normal life. I'll be back to Dubai and can rest a little. So great. Yes, as I said, today, thank you for asking. So today we will talk about the power of words, okay? Abracadabra. So abracadabra is not for kids. And it's not from a cartoon, and it's not just funny. It is an ancient word and a profound concept. And it says, I create as I speak. As I speak, I create. So we will talk about the power of words and the sound. So today we will talk about abracadabra. So when we talk about co-creating our life, and in the very beginning of this manifestation challenge, I told you what you can do is journal, right? So I told you that journaling is the first thing we do to bring something into form, because obviously we are here at a manifestation challenge, and manifestation means something is graspable. We can see it. We can sense it with our 5 senses. That means this is what we say, what is reality. We can see it, it is happening, and it has a form, material. Hello. Berlin is in the house as well. So when we talk about abracadabra, that means there is a concept, there is a power in it, there is a sound. So our throat chakra, there are some chakras. Chakra means energy center. This is a portal. That means whatever you speak has to come through your throat, right? So, and in the beginning of the manifestation challenge, as I said, I used to tell you that journaling is so important because you have a paper and you have, a pen, and then it's the first form you can create very easily in writing down what your vision is and your intention, what you think about intentionally, not always on the run and not on the daily, like not while you're just going through your day and having all these programs and making decisions and all these responsibilities, not in your auto program, but when you sit down and think about your vision and your goals and write them down. So I do this. I tell you journaling is so important and it's the first step you can do. However, there is something you can even do before that, which is the really first layer of manifestation, which is the sound. And I used to tell you this more in the end because not everybody can really work with this, okay? Because the sound is a frequency, right? And when I speak, my sound is a vibration. So in this vibration, now that we know there is so much power, and now that we know that everything is on a frequency, we can now understand a little bit better that our words are also, they are riding the wave, okay? Frequency is a wave. And so they are riding this wave, and so a frequency, the frequency is what we focus on, because we know that we have to create or be on the right frequency so that we can really attract the right things, right? So our words are so powerful because there is a vibration, and the vibration is what shapes the field. So, and again, we talk about manifestation. That means we are about to shape and co-create our life. So the truth about words is really profound if you have this, if you keep this in your mind and speak intentionally. So as I said, abracadabra means I create as I speak. That means if you have your belief sentence, and that we talked about in the last days, that you say to yourself, maybe you listen to this, you have this voice or the sentence in your mind that you say, I can't do this, or I fail every time, or I'm tired every time. Whatever it is that you repeatedly say to yourself, you have to be careful about this. So we will do also a practice today, a little exercise that will help you to become aware of the conversations you have with yourself. Even the words that you do not speak out, they are having a profound impact, okay, in the field. But the ones that we even speak out are very, very powerful. When you listen to yourself, and there are these two words, I love them. It's like never and always, okay? Because there is never, never, and there is no always. It can't be always. If you have this in your sentence, this is a little hint for you to understand that this is not the whole truth. It might be a program behind it, and it's something that it's unconsciously, okay? You speak unconsciously. What we want to do here, we want to learn to speak intentionally. So what we can do is we can rewrite them, as we did yesterday in the mirror talk, where I told you what is the first thought that comes that comes in your mind, or what is a thought that you have again and again that you repeat, something that is right now very present. Take this thought, try to really see what is the emotion behind this thought, okay, just one thought, and then again rewrite it. This is what we do here. We rewrite our program, because in the end our program is what is in our subconsciousness on this level, and the subconsciousness is what we radiate. And what we radiate is what we attract, right? So this is the whole game of manifestation and the law of attraction. So really being aware of the word that I speak is so profound and will help you. And why it is so important is because even if you visualize what we did in the very first days, so to become clear on what you want to go for, what is your vision, even if you visualize this, and even if you journal it, okay, there are so many tools I already gave you, but if you speak against it, if you speak something else, this also will create a contradiction in the field. So we always speak, it's always a declaration to the universe, whatever you say. And the I am is so powerful because the I am is the present, and it is done. It is already the reality. This is why the I am affirmations are so powerful. So every time I say I am, the universe responds. I hope that's clear so far, just to give you a little insight how powerful words are. And so I would like to practice with you really the conscious language, to speak intentionally. And there is a little practice I prepared for you. What you can do is write down 3 things that you habitually say to yourself. Like what I hear very often in the classes is, I'm always so tired, you know, this being tired. I mean, we can talk about it and we can understand where it comes from. We can also dive into, it's in the end, it's a lack of energy. And we can also try to analyze where this is coming from, and what kind of thoughts you have, why you feel so tired and exhausted. And this is also the first steps of a burnout or a potential burnout. But try to not to think too much about it. We have to do something about it. And I will try to give you practices, and this is what I am focused on, to manifest light. This is the name of this manifestation challenge. It's the secret of the light manifestation. So instead of going back into the path and always being in our mind and trying to explain everything and understand everything, there are so many thoughts out there. And if you are not trained in meditation, it's really challenging to structure your thoughts. So what we do, instead of being always here in our mind and being stuck there, it is better to do something, okay, so that we really embody it. This is what I'm talking about, closing the gap between the knowledge and the experience. So what you do now is listen to this voice. What do you say to yourself habitually, like on the daily basis? What is it that you think is defining you? And write it down, 3 things, okay? And once you write it down, then you flip them around, okay? For example, we take this example with I'm tired, and then you can write the opposite is like, I allow myself to rest and feel energized. So something like this, but this is up to you because you have to dive into, just write them down. Don't think too much about it, because this sentence, this voice that is in your head is very present. So otherwise it's not habitually. So the second thing you say then, you write the sentence and then you speak it. You speak what you write. You flip it around and then you speak it 3 times, okay? I feel energized, okay? I am powerful. I am wealthy. I am healthy. Whatever it is on the other side, you have to speak it out. And I would really recommend you to do this and repeat this again and again. Do this, say this 3 times, and 3 times a day. And repeat this also 3 times, like 3 times. You repeat this 3 times and you say this 3 times. This is like a little prayer for you, and it will really help you. Okay, so, and then what you can do then, the 3rd step is to journal it. Because again, I'll repeat myself, and I use this repetition because this is the sacred key. The repetition is the hypnotic rhythm, and the hypnotic rhythm is, you know, the wave is also a frequency that is helping us to remember, because our mind is a beautiful tool. I love our mind, but it's also tricky because it's not reliable. There are so many factors that has an impact on our mind, and that in order to keep this in our mind, we have to save it. So we have to anchor it. And when we journal, it's the first step to anchor what we are aware of or what we become aware of, okay? Because there are so little moments, well, depends on how trained you are, and if this is the first challenge you do with me, but there are not so many moments in our life where we are really intentional. This is a training. So the more we do this, the most we do, the best we do, right? So journal it, and then you have it. You have it in your journal. You can save it, and just to write it down. You know how it is. Even if you learned for school or university, just to write things down will you have better access to it later on when you need it. So that's it. In the end, abracadabra, we've learned as kids, well, when I grew up, it was very present to say abracadabra means hocus pocus, means magic. There is, it's just funny. It's something to play with, and it's not too profound, or it's not something that we have to pay attention to. But it is. Abracadabra really means exactly this, and it's coming from ancient wisdom, and it's a concept. So we could dive even deeper into sounds and frequencies and vibrations and the power of it. Even in the Bible, they say the first was the word, okay? What you speak will then become reality. So I will also write maybe in a caption a very good book I've read about words, so that you can dive deeper into that if you want to. But if you just do this little exercise, as I said, 3 things that you tell yourself again and again and again, rewrite them, flip them, and then speak it. You just have to speak it. You say this 3 times and then 3 times a day. And if you do this, let's say for 1 week or 2 weeks, you will see a change. This is where the magic happens, because now really you are rewiring. This is then what you create, because again, I speak as I speak, I create. This is what it means. Good, my friends, if you have some questions, you can ask them now. I'll give you 2 more minutes and then we're done for today. I am here to remind you again and again that really the power is within you. So when we even talk about journal is really a beautiful tool, and there are so many tools out there we can use. However, in the end, we have to know that we don't even need a pen and a paper. So we have so much power within ourselves. We don't need external help. It is okay, and it is helpful. And if you're not really trained and you've not learned, depends on how we grow up, it is good to have something on the outside that can help us. So it's easier to, step into the awakening. However, we don't really need this. So in the end, you have everything you need to co-create your life within you. And in the end, also, it's energy. So the question is always, how can I raise my energy? And just by speaking and saying, I am powerful, I am beautiful. The I am affirmations are so powerful because it's so easy. So many people don't really believe in it. And the second thing is the repetition. So this is why I'm telling you this is the sacred key. Repeat it. Consistency is the key. So the more we do, the best we do. And then it becomes again a program. So this is rewiring. A program means something you do automatically. You don't need to think about it anymore. It's like it is you. It's in your subconsciousness. And again, what is here is what we radiate, right? So yeah, I hope that this practice will help you and that you will enjoy it. And please feel free to comment, if you have some questions, write them down, we will answer them. And tomorrow we will dive a little bit deeper in the high-low fear technique, where it's about higher love and lower fear to energize ourselves and to live the best we can and to co-create the life and to really, really become powerful and be happy and go wherever we want to go. So I'm just here to remind you that you can do this. Okay. So for today, I wish you lovely. Thank you. Hi, Maria. So we will upload this live again. Okay, my friends. I wish you all the best for today. See you tomorrow again, 8 a.m. German time, 7 a.m. London time. And I wish you all the best. See you tomorrow. I love you. Thank you.